Hi, my name is Mohammed Aziz and I'm a senior software developer and a software consultant with the new session today. Today's session topic is to basically understand that which programming languages are highly paid in 2023. It definitely depends on different aspects, your geolocation and actually the demand of the current market. So let's start from the descending order, the number 10 language, which can basically which basically paid the most in 2023. Okay, so number 10 language as per the data or we got from 2022, and since we are in the third month of 2023, is, I will say, the JavaScript language. JavaScript is a client-side language which is basically very popular and it's highly in demand right now. There was some point like 2010 and 2011 when we were thinking that JavaScript is going to obsolete, but it came back very strong because there are so many frameworks we got in JavaScript, which are Angular, React, and so many other things. Though it's a client-side language, but it also has the capacity that by using Node.js that you can run the JavaScript as a server side. It is single-threaded language, and I will basically, as per the data and the number of jobs and all the observations, so we can keep this language in number 10 place. It can gives you up to $99,000 per annum. As compared to the market. If you're in USA, $99,000 per annum, and if you're in UK, like I'm based in UK, so the jobs specifications and the offering salary per annum is basically nearly £70,000, and if you're in India, then definitely it costs nearly 7 lakh rupees per annum. So yeah, that's, again, I will say, as per the popularity, as per the number of jobs, but still it is below as compared to the other languages. But yeah, it's highly in demand, it's highly being used, and it's very popular. Okay, so that next number is number 9. So in number 9 we have a very popular language, which is called Java. Now don't misunderstand, the JavaScript is not equals to Java. It's completely different language. Java is very popular, and again, it's very profitable language. Java has registered nearly 9 million developers in the world, and as per the information of Glassdoor, if you know Java, the average salary you can receive in 2023, which be near to $106,000 if you are based in America, and if you work remote, it doesn't matter. So same, the salary is basically, as per the Indeed.com, is nearly $103,000. The same salary if you are based in UK is approximately nearly £85,000, and if you're in India, so it can go up to 1 million Indian rupee. So this is Java. Okay, so on number 8 we have Python. Python again is very beautiful language, I can say, because you have to write a very short amount of code as compared to C++ or Java. In Python is a high level programming languages for general purpose. It is basically mostly used in data analysis, but now the web applications using Django framework is also very popular in Python. Python is really in demand at the moment, and if you know Python, if you know how to program by using Python, as per Indeed.com, you can earn up to 116,394 at average salary in US. And if we check the same jobs amount, the same salary in UK, then it's more than £100,000. So yeah, Python is easy to learn and is very famous. Number 7 language, I will say, as per the data, not I'm saying, but this is what I'm just did all the research on different websites. The next language which I will say is number 7 is C#. C# again developed by Microsoft as a .NET initiative. C# developer has a lot of demand because most of the enterprises areas wherever the Microsoft stack is being used, C# is on number 1. C# is basically, if you know how to program, if you know how to do programming in C#, then you can earn up to $108,000 in the United States, and if you are in UK, then it's nearly £90,000, sorry. So yeah, so this is less than what you basically earn in Python, but the demand of this language is more than Python. I mean, the number of jobs you can see on the job sites and other boards, or even on LinkedIn, etc., you will see a lot of jobs for C#. Number six is SQL. SQL is also a structured query language. It's basically to manage the data, specifically design your relational databases, and to have the data in a way that you can retrieve it and you can read it and you can just store it very quickly. SQL developer is also high in demand, and the SQL developer in United States get the high salary as much as $119K per annum, and in UK the same developer, which is SQL developer, can earn up to £88,000. On number five, we have Ruby on Rails. Ruby on Rails is a server-side web application framework, which is also high in demand. Though there are very less amount of resources available in terms of developers. Ruby, actually, the actual name is Ruby, but the whole framework, which is basically works with the API and web page bridge, and it also considered to be an MVC, it's model view controller framework. So if you are good in Ruby Rails, if you want to learn Ruby Rails, then you can definitely reach up to $174,000 per month in US, and even if you are in UK, then it can go up to £93,000 per annum. So I'm not basically sharing the data about India or Pakistan or other countries, because that's average is quite low at the moment, but because of COVID that you can go remote, and these numbers are very helpful to understand which is the language which basically gives you the more. So yeah, Ruby on Rails is basically the language which stands at number five. The number four language is Kotlin. The Kotlin is a modern statically typed programming language. The best thing about the Kotlin is it's been used by 60% professional Android developers. Why? To boost the performance and to enhance the features, and also in terms of safety. The Kotlin developers, there are not much jobs available in UK. I don't know why. Maybe there is a reason that the whole stuff is going to be outsourced to America. I'm not sure, but in United States, if a Kotlin developer, the companies are basically paying up to $200K per annum. So Kotlin, if you're an Android developer, if you want to going to be an Android developer, if you have an interest in the mobile applications, then the best approach is to go with the Kotlin. Okay, so we are getting up to number three. The number three is Objective-C. I believe that most of the people know what Objective-C is. It's a very old language and still the longest existing language we have. A lot of developers who actually in the universities and the education circle, they know this language pretty much. The Objective-C was the main language Apple used to actually develop the iOS and OS X. So that's why it just gained a lot of popularity as well. Objective-C is still in place, and Objective-C is also very popular in different modules of the programming areas and industries. Objective-C, if you know Objective-C, if you are good with Objective-C, you can reach up to more than $200,000 per annum in the United States. But again, in UK, the salary range is quite low because of the demand of this language. Is hardly near £100,000. So this is what about Objective-C, but I will keep it at number three as per the available data because of its demand and its scalability and the profitability as a programming language. Okay, now the list is quite short. Now we have decided what is number one and what is number two. So I have two languages, which is basically one is Scala and the other one is Golang. It's quite hard to understand that which is the best one. But the best thing about both of those, they have some bit different purposes. Scala is a very high level general purpose language. It contains both the object oriented programming you can do, and also you can do the functional programming and the procedures as well. Scala is basically developed on the top of JVM, which is Java Virtual Machine. So it's more reliable, and it's basically known to be as a concise language. While on the other hand, if you talk about Golang, the language name is Go, but it's also known as Golang, which was developed by Google in 2009, and it got very popular. There are so many different languages, there are so many different applications which are basically developed on the top of this particular language. For example, we have Uber, we have Dropbox, we have Netflix. they are all using Go language, and it makes a bit competition about these two languages, that which one you have to go with. As per, if we are talking about their salaries, they are nearly close to each another. They are highly in demand again. But if you ask me, the data I have as compared to on Glassdoor or Indeed or ZipRecruiter or other job websites, they both can go up to $200,000 per annum. And if you're very senior and if you have very strong profile in these languages, you can earn more and more. But if you ask me that what is the best language to go with, you can choose any language from all those 10 languages, because those are highly in demand. But again, it's not about the language, it's about the concepts. Like in my last session, I just emphasis on that how you can learn all the languages in one go. So it's like I have just counted 10 different languages. In 10 different programming languages, you will see iterative structures, you will see the conditional structures, you will see the sequence, and yeah, there are more or less the same things are there. Just all about only the syntax and your proficiency on that particular language. If you ask me that which language you should go with, I will say go with the Golang. It will definitely has a very bright future and the present as well. So this is pretty much about the today's sessions. I just try to understand, try to give a brief on different languages and how much they pay, and they can help you to actually decide where you are heading towards. And yeah, let's meet and again in our next session with a different topic. Okay, so if you want to basically learn how you can actually get all the information, so I will happily let you know. If you go to Indeed, this is the best site to go with. And if you go to the salary guide here, and you can just search on different job titles, for example, the PHP developer, how much the developer can make, search on that, and it will give you some average salaries and also the best salary you can get from this one. Also, the second website is Glassdoor, that I believe has more proper data. In the Glassdoor, if you log in, and you can have some different areas where you can basically have that information. So I hope it will help. Also, there are multiple other websites which you basically can help you to understand the salaries of different fees, different programming languages, and it's going to help you.